I'm Helen with Nichols Garden Nursery in Albany, Oregon. I'm so happy that you're joining me in the kitchen today as I'm going to be making peach spread using Clear Jel. Clear Jel is made from an unusual corn called waxy corn, and it makes an excellent emulsifier and thickener when exposed to heat or fruit acids. I also feel it important to mention that there's simply no genetically engineered varieties of waxy corn, so GMOs are not an issue with this product that was discovered clear back in 1909. And it's the only thickener the USDA recommends for home canning, not only because it doesn't break down, but it doesn't interfere with the heat that's important to killing the bacteria. It's the end of August here in Oregon, and we have an abundance of fresh fruit at our fingertips, just begging to be preserved. We have already canned our apple pie filling and marionberry jam using Clear Jel, and today we'll be making peach fruit spread using peaches bought at our own local farmers market. Let's jump right in.
Begin by thoroughly washing all your fruit. We will be blanching our fruit to help remove the peel. Cut an X at the stem end of your peach. Carefully add 5 to 6 peaches to a large pot of boiling water. Set your timer for 1 to 2 minutes. The more ripe your peach, the less time it will take. Immediately remove from the boiling water and plunge into ice water. This will stop the cooking process. It's also known as shocking the fruit. Wait about 30 seconds and then start removing the peel from the peaches. Slice the peaches and discard the pit. It is helpful to have a few of these items on hand when canning. Canning jars with new lids, measuring cup, ladle, canning funnel, rubber-coated jar tongs, and a couple large pots for cooking and canning your fruit. Now let's add 4 cups of sliced peaches to a large bowl. You could double your recipe if you prefer, but don't forget to double for all your ingredients. Now mash your peaches to your desired consistency. I used a hand blender for mine. Next you'll need 4 tablespoons of Clear Jel and 1 cup of sugar. Here is the secret to a lump-free fruit spread. First mix the Clear Jel and the sugar together, then combine with the mashed peaches and stir well. Cover the bowl and let sit for 30 minutes. This is a good time to sterilize your jars and prepare your water bath canner. First, put all your jars, lids, and rings into a large pot and cover entirely with water. Place it on the stove and heat to a temperature of 180 to 200 degrees for at least 10 minutes. Next, fill your water bath canner half full of water. Place it on the stove and heat it to at least 180 to 200 degrees. At no time during the entire canning process should your temperatures drop below 180 degrees. Now add the mixture to a large stock pot and begin cooking on medium heat. As the mixture begins to thicken, stir in 4 teaspoons lemon juice and cook for 1 more minute. Lemon juice is an important ingredient. It keeps your fruit from browning and aids in preserving. Remove from the heat. Carefully remove 1 jar at a time from the hot water. Using a canning funnel, begin ladling the hot fruit mixture into the jars. Be sure to leave about a half an inch at the top. For a proper seal, use a clean, damp washcloth and clean the rim of each jar to remove any filling or other debris. Next, and working very carefully not to burn yourself, place lids and rings on each jar. Tighten each ring. This is my preference. I place a rack inside my boiling water canner just to keep the jars up off the heat. Place all the jars into the hot water bath canner. It is not recommended to stack the jars. Place the lid on the pot and heat to at least 180 to 200 degrees and process for 10 minutes. It's time to remove all the jars from the canner, but first lay a towel down to protect your countertops from heat damage. Carefully remove one jar at a time from the hot water. Set the jars aside and let cool for 8 to 12 hours.
Oh, good morning. Well, I have to admit, I couldn't wait to open a jar of our peach spread. It just looks so beautiful. Speaking of opening, I better show you how to make sure that all of these jars sealed properly. Press down in the middle of the lid to see if it springs back. This jar has sealed properly. This jar has not, or it has been opened. We suggest placing this in refrigeration right away. Clear Jel is a wonderful product and can be used from anything from canning to making gravy. With its ability to maintain its consistency, and even after being chilled and reheated, wow, there's nothing better. My family loves warmed fruit spread on their pancakes in the morning and vanilla ice cream at night. I, on the other hand, think there's absolutely nothing better than fruit spread on homemade sourdough bread. A good cup of tea and my favorite gardening book to start my day.